Hello, I'm Claire-Louise-BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for Sunday, the 22nd of November, 2020. It's the weekend, so I've got a half price reading sale going on right now. If you'd like a private reading with me about what your biggest block is, what your biggest resistance is, what's holding you back, where it came from, so how you learned it or what happened to you to cause that block within you, and how to release it, most importantly, then you're going to want to book in for one of those this weekend while they're half price on my website, behealing.com. I'll also pop a link for it up there too. So the energy update might be about something that you've just been through, something you're going through right now, or something you're about to go through. Take it as it resonates with you. We're all on different timelines. So let's get the cards out for today, and I'll see you on the other side of this. Okay, we've got the cards for the day. Wow. Intense energies today. There could be some conflict going on today within a romantic relationship. It's all about love today. And wow, battles, arguments. And I feel like this has been instigated, if you're on the timeline along with the energy updates at the moment, then it's been instigated by the previous 2 days. Bringing things up and being brave and open that conversation about the commitment that you want and all of that. It seems like egos are coming out, wounded hearts are coming out. There's a bit of a blow up today, but anyway, let's get into it. You're considering just moving on and giving up from this work, from the night of emotions. So from this offer of love, from this moving forward in love, it's like you give up. Maybe a bit too triggered. It's poking your wounds too much, and you're just like, you want to run. This is a twin flame relationship that I'm talking about in these last few days, the energy updates. In fact, in the last couple of months, it's been about that. And so this is you being triggered into being the runner of this love relationship because of the struggle. It's like, it wouldn't be this hard if it was right for me, this relationship. Maybe I should just walk away. You don't want to face it. So you're brave, like a couple of days ago, wanting to face it, wanting to take action on it, or was that yesterday? And now you're like, oh, maybe I should just walk away from this. It's too hard, it's too hard, and it's too emotional, and it's breaking your heart. Oh, so you want to just hide away like the hermit because you don't seem to be getting the 10 of materials, what you want. Yeah, it's just like this energy of it should be easier than this. I'm going to hide instead. I'm going to run away and hide. Because it's making me angry. This conversation we're having, this argument, this struggle that we're having together, it's making me angry. I'm feeling this anger come up. I'm feeling the struggle. And it's making me just want to hide because I'm not getting what I want. What I want is everything. It's going to take something to get there. 7 of Wands is about a battle. The battle, which is causing you to go into hermit mode. Because you can't get what you want and you're battling for it. And what's behind this is duality. So a masculine, a feminine. Difference in opinions, difference in points of views, both with wounding, both with wounded egos, both clashing on certain things, both wanting their own way, not backing down. This is twin flame. It is twin flame because the card came out here. So you're maybe a little bit too similar to each other here. The stuff around money, let me go into it. So codependency is an issue here. So one of you or both of you have had codependency issues in the past, experiences in codependent relationships, and you're wary of it, right? I know I am. I've had that in my past, and so now I'm really wary of looking out for those signs. And it's not necessarily, I think I talked about this yesterday or the day before in the energy update, it's not necessarily, correlation isn't causation, right? So just because somebody say has no money, it doesn't mean that they're going to be in a codependent relationship. Just because someone's got dark hair doesn't mean that they're a narcissist. So just because someone drives that certain car doesn't mean they're abusive. You know, there might be a correlation there, but it isn't causation. And so one or both of you have these codependency issues that are causing problems. Yeah, it's causing you to be reactive, both of you to be reactive. And it's not a good thing because this energy is gaining momentum. It's like you're digging your heels in based on an issue. It's like, but no, I know you're going to be like that. I know you're going to be like that because you've got this thing, this correlation. You've got this correlation about you. And you're both digging in about it because of your wounds. And this is saying, bring it back to the present moment. Stop bringing up past shit and judging each other based on that. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. See, the card just fell down because it's not true, is it? That's what you're not managing to do today. Hopefully you can manage to do it, especially if you're pre-armed with this information. This is explaining what went on. If this energy update, you're getting it after this event. But if you're being pre-armed with it, this is your remedy. Be in the present moment, live in the moment, and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. Not about the past. It's not about like bringing it forward and then thinking that they are someone else just because they've got the same hair color, or they drive the same car, or they've got the same financial conditions. If you think about it, say everybody that has like a certain amount of money, there's probably like, I don't know how many people would all have the exact same amount of money. But if you got them all together, they would all be vastly different from each other. Some would be assholes, some would be amazing, some would be narcissists, some would be really generous. There would be the full spectrum. It's got nothing to do with the amount of money. Same with codependency too. It's the same with codependency. It's correlation. It's so hard to say that word. Correlation doesn't mean causation. It's like stupid science, you know? What is it? There's something of a correlation about Nick Cave movies. Something like that. When Nick Cave movies come out, there's something. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. But there's something that's correlated to it, and it's obvious that there's no causation there, because it's ridiculous. Why are you going through all of this? Drama, trauma. Why does this person poke your wounds so much, and why you're so similar to each other? It's because you're twin flames. Yes, it's the label that can explain away difficulties in relationships, but this is what the cards are saying this time. It is. So something about finances here. So it could be. That's why I was bringing up that example. If you rallied up all of the people that had exactly the same amount of money, you'd find that they're all completely different. There'd be very different, very little correlation between them all. Similarities between them all. There'd be all kinds of people, right? Tall, short, different colours hair, different religions. It would be completely random. But there's something about this relationship where there is a difference in finances, or they're struggling with their finances, you're all struggling with your finances. It's triggering you both because of past codependency issues, but past any issues really. It's like, oh, well, if they don't have the same amount of money as me, then maybe they're going to be lazy. Maybe they're not going to reciprocate. It's not true, hey? Or if they don't have the same amount of money as me, or as prestigious a job as me, then that means that they're going to be like that ex that was like that. But it's not true, is it? Here's the thing. A win-win outcome is forecast here. It's almost like you need to work through all of these things together for a very good reason. I feel like you're going to be working with your twin flame, and it's going to be a win-win in the finances. But before you can do that, you've got to go through all of this crap first to sort it out and to get on the same page as each other and to really understand it and to stop putting your wounds on each other, which is what's going on at the moment. Because you've got purpose together. You possess the determination, dedication to consciously demonstrate love. There's a purpose. You've got a joint purpose together. That's why a win-win outcome is forecast. You just got to go through this and get through it as best as you can. You got heartbroken here. Like 10 of Swords. Like, should I just walk away from this? Don't give up. You're only going to come back together. You know it. And you're going to have to go through it again. Don't give up now. You've got a purpose together. You're going to be earning money together. It's all going to even out. You are going to get to the bottom of this. Yes, it hurts and it's difficult and it's a struggle and it's bringing up emotions, negative emotions like anger. And you kind of want to fight with each other, and you kind of are fighting with each other, but you got untangling neglect here. So we've got codependency and we've got neglect. So if you're feeling like they're neglecting you and they should prioritize you more, that kind of thing, within these arguments, then there's something about you neglecting yourself. It might be that you were neglected by your family or by an ex, and then you start neglecting yourself in like the same way. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. So it's about you not neglecting yourself anymore. I've said this before in other readings because it's something that I found out for myself. Is when I learned about self-love and listening to the little inner child in my heart. When I first started talking to her, she was so upset. She's like, "You've neglected me for so long." And I thought, wow, I thought it was my family that neglected me. It's like, you've done the same. You've kept on neglecting me in the same way. They did this to neglect me and you did the same thing. Like being put in dangerous situations with dangerous people, alcoholics, stuff like that. And my inner child said, "You've been doing the same thing. You've carried on doing that. You've carried on putting me with those people." And I'm like, oh my God, yes, I have. I've been going out all the time. I've been hanging out with these people. And it gave me social anxiety. Like my adult self was feeling what it was doing, and it made me drink even more to get over the social anxiety. But I didn't stop putting that inner child in that situation. I was neglecting myself. And when my inner child spoke to me like that, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I won't do that again. Got to start looking after yourself. So if you're feeling neglected by your twin flame, by your person, you're neglecting yourself. Ask yourself how you're neglecting yourself. Higher power, like, as I said, if you don't do this stuff now, if you do run away, sure, hermits come out twice, right? So you might need some time, a little bit of a break to think about it, but don't run away from this. The higher power will keep on bringing you back together. You know that. You might have been through this already and run from each other. Illumination, you're learning a hell of a lot about yourself. It's about yourself, it's not about the other one. You're not trying to fix the other one, you're trying to learn about yourself in this. Some people needed to hear that. It's not about fixing them. You're not the perfect one, but they need to be fixed. Don't focus on them. You can't do anything about what's going on in them. They can focus on themselves. You focus on what is bringing up in you, because there's codependency, there's neglect, there's finance stuff that's coming out there. Whew, heavy. Oh my God, I'm not looking forward to Sunday. Right, we've got Creator Spirit, trust in divine detours. So it does seem like a shit show, really, is going on, but it's a divine detour, and it's actually getting you two solid and on the same page as each other. Elephant Spirit, learning from the past, learn from what you've been through, don't project it into the now. Peacock Spirit, let it shine, don't clam up. Let it shine, speak out. Look, the peacock. Look, it's its throat chakra, shining out. Don't clam up. Be a peacock, don't clam up. Eagle Spirit, Spirit has your back. Spirit's going to keep on pulling you back into this. You need to deal with it at some point, so you might as well deal with it now. You do want to be together after all, because look, you love each other. Eros, passionate love, romantic love. The Father. Oh, some of you even want to have a family together. Oh, yes, there's duality in this card as well, isn't there? There's the darkness and the light too. Wow, good luck with today. It's tricky. I wouldn't back down from it though. I'd keep on going. I would keep on going with this, because I do feel like you're going to have to go through it at some point anyway, so you might as well just continue with it and just, home it away if you need to. That card is out twice today, so you might very well need to do that. Take some time out from there. You don't have to be at it 100% of the time, but you're more similar than you think, and you're just helping each other deal with your past issues, really, past wounds and all of that. It seems pretty intense, though. If you like this reading, you must be crazy. No, if you like this reading, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What's going on for you? Oh my God. And don't forget, if you do want a private reading with me, my biggest block readings are currently half price if you're watching this on the day or the weekend. The half price, behealing.com is the place to get that. It's biggest block reading. What's your biggest resistance? Where did it come from? How can you release it? Might be very good to get that kind of reading today, in fact, if you're going through all of this. So there you go. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.